China Yunnan pour over on the bar.
I'm Lucie Fink. I'm a video producer at Refinery29, but every so often I like to try other people's jobs. Today I'm at the La Colombe Hudson Square location in New York City, and I'm gonna see if I have what it takes to be a barista. This is Lucie For Hire.
My name's Josie, and I'm the Director of Education and Culture for La Colombe Coffee Roasters. The most challenging part of this job is probably maintaining a high standard and keeping things consistent while performing in very high volumes. I think Lucie's got a lot of experience in a lot of different industries, and I figure that she'll pick up on this fairly quickly, but we'll see what we can do. Your first challenge is coffee school.
So if I was just a trainee that came in here and you just went, learn, how can I digest this in 10 minutes?
Oh.
I can't.
No.
Point me to the important pages.
See this? Mind your grind.
Mind your grind. I am a little bit nervous because I'm handed this manual and it's written by Josie. And I'm trying to cram all this information into my brain, but it's a lot to take in.
So, what's the proper ratio of coffee to water if we're gonna prepare a pour over?
16 grams of coffee to 32 grams of water.
Oh no, a 1:16 ratio.
1 gram of coffee to 16 grams of water. And as it turned out, I learned nothing. Am I even ready for the next step here?
Can anyone really be?
Okay.
But you gotta take a leap sometime, right?
Right. Should we just do the pour over? We'll see how I do on that.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a single origin Guatemala from La Hermosa. It's gonna be delightful. So we have 25 grams of coffee. 25. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Times 16. Now that'll tell us how much water we need in relation to our dose, right?
400 grams.
The brain on Lucie. 400 G's.
It's time to set the timer for 2 minutes and 30 seconds and let it brew.
So we're gonna start pouring slowly in little circles, right?
Uh-huh.
And then once we have our slurry, I'm just gonna pour kind of harder in the middle. And all this time I'm looking at my numbers down here because I wanna stop at 400, remember? And then we pull it. Ooh, so dangerously close.
Oh my God. 3, 2, 1.
All right. So, now that our timer's gone off, we grab this and we do a little wiggle. And then we're just gonna set this on here.
Whoa. Then it was my turn to do it myself. Pour them into the wet filter. 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Starts now. And now pour a little harder, but right in the middle. So you wanna tilt harder? Nice.
I feel like I'm getting the technique. My hand is swirling in a circle. I'm wetting all the grounds. It's trickling. And the best part of all of this is that after we have a cup of coffee, Josie and I taste the coffee. And there's a special technique for tasting the coffees. He basically said you want the coffie to just spray all over your mouth.
This is a great cup of coffee.
Yeah, I'm into it.
I would say you may have bested this challenge if it were a challenge. Yeah. The second challenge will be dialing in espresso. Our recipe for this is going to be 16 grams of coffee, approximately, turned into 32 milliliters of espresso in a matter of 20 to 22 seconds.
First, he bangs out the portafilter from the previous brew. Then he takes a rag, rinses it out. It has to be very clean before he places it beneath the actual espresso machine to let the grounds trickle in. That machine is programmed to let out a specific number of grams of grounds. As soon as that's in there, he just taps it gently to even it out, and then he places it down on the rubber pad and takes the temp and pushes it down. But there's a lot of wrist action that you have to be careful of here. He goes back to the espresso machine, he presses the on button just to sort of clean it out, and then he snaps the portafilter onto the machine, and as soon as it's on, he just presses go. We take the espresso out and we taste it, and it is rich. Fruity.
It's almost like coffee comes from a fruit or something.
It's almost like it does. Then I'm up. I take it out from the grinder and then I tap it out to make it even, and then my first temp is completely uneven.
Yeah, it's totally uneven. Let's do it again.
I temp it, we look at it, and then I go over to the espresso machine, I snap it in, and press go. Oh my gosh, I'm totally missing the cup.
No.
And the espresso is just pouring out of the wrong hole, missing the cup completely.
Yeah, you want to really get it up in there.
Oh my gosh. Third time's a charm. I do the whole thing one more time, and I'm pretty proud of it. Tasted very rich and dark and creamy, and Josie seemed to like it too.
Wow.
Deep.
Deep, right?
Rich.
Yes.
But I did a good job. My first
did a great
espresso
job.
that wasn't
Yeah.
from an espresso machine.
You did a fantastic job. Yeah. Your third challenge will be steaming and pouring milk. There's only really one way in which to get good at steaming milk, and that's by doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it.
Do it.
And yeah.
Got it.
Like for a long time. All right, so we fill the pitcher up about to the bottom of the lip. First, we'll clear it out. We'll put it at a 45-degree angle, okay? We're gonna tilt the pitcher so that the tip's kind of just sneaking out, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll crank it up. You hear that sound?
Yeah.
You want to hear that for a couple seconds before you fully immerse the wand just to heat the milk. And then
Ah! Are you okay?
the milk fountain. This is properly steamed milk. Latte art. Everybody wants to do latte art, right? But you got to start somewhere. Come down into the drink and then cut through it. And then you've got a little heart.
That looks really easy enough.
Right? But it's not.
Okay. Right to the lip.
Right to the lip. Now these shots are going to be done before you're done steaming, and we're okay with
That's
that.
it.
Now you want to tilt the pitcher so you see the tip peek out just a little, and then you want to crank it up. Now you want to hear that sound for a couple seconds before fully submerging it. Now feel how hot it is. Nice. You want to keep your flow rate the same the whole time, okay?
Okay.
Now tilt the cup, but come down in. Now tilt the cup more, now go through it. Oh my God almighty!
There's my first latte.
It's Dadaism.
It's an abstract piece. Really screams my name. Mmm. Sweet and frothy.
Final challenge is serve someone a drink. You look good.
I think I'm
Real
ready
deal.
to go into the wild.
I think so too. Straight out.
See you at the bar.
Follow me.
Okay. And now I am about to go out onto the floor to work behind the bar. I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna do my best, and I will see you behind the bar. We're making someone's drink. Nice.
Beautiful.
All right, let it go 1 minute.
Place it. Nice.
Nice.
All right, we gotta hustle, Lucie. Hustle. We're getting in the weeds.
We are. Oat cap?
All right, keep some shots coming. We're gonna work together. Almond latte, double espresso. You're killing it, Lucie. Killing it. Well,
Latte
slow.
time.
The cortado to
Pouring
stay at a
inside.
what to go? Pour harder. Get down into the cup. Tilt the cup. Pour harder. Tilt the cup. Pick up and go through. Oh, that's nice. It's a seedling.
Latte.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
Woo! All right, all right.
Thanks for being the best teacher.
Thanks for being the best student.
I will be back, and I'll be behind the bar.
I can't wait. Bring the effervescence.
Was I hired? 6 more weeks of training?
Yeah, 6 more weeks of training.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
See you there. Hey YouTube, thanks for watching this episode of Lucie For Hire. Click right here to watch another video on Refinery29's channel, right here to subscribe to us on YouTube, and here for my personal YouTube channel. See you next time. I spilled.